Hello guys, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with me, Wolf377. We're going to continue the space station series, and we'll resume the save game that we've got in progress. Another beautiful day on Kerbal. So next, what I thought we'd do is the power module. So we'll start off with a small stack remote part, which is cool, and a senior docking, well, not a senior docking port, but a normal docking port. There we go, on there. Snap. So that will dock right onto the bottom, which should be fine. Then what we want is a dual. Let me just see what I can find. I don't know what they're called. Here we go. A bi-stack adapter. Oh, it's a bit big. Okay, that's not what we want either. That thing maybe. There we go. Then that. Beautiful. And we'll have two of these. That. And again. Actually, before we do that, let's put on some solar panels. Here we go. Right on the middle. There. Now, using the Alt trick, just hold down Alt, I can clone that. And add another one there, and do the same again. And add it there. So it's a bit of a beast. Now what we'll do is we'll finish it off. Let me take that off. There we go. Beautiful. And there. What should we have at the end there? Maybe a battery, an array of batteries, or maybe even before then. Maybe here. We'll get the big old batteries out. Put one there. Another one. Oops. Just take it from there, might be easier. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did it again! Try that once more. 1, 2, 3. Done. Done and done. Now, normally I wouldn't put anything on the end of here, but you should always put a docking port because you never know what you might need. So I think that's more or less done. What I might do is place some of these around the edges. Same on the top. Like that. And probably, we don't need ASIS on this, I don't think. It's going to be very difficult to dock, I will give you that. I know already just by looking at it how hard it was going to be. So, we'll give it a light as well on the front there so we can see where we're going when we dock. Like that. And we also need to put some struts on this. So one of the utilities, I think, maybe it's the structural. Yeah, and what you want to do is reinforce all of these at the bottom. And the same at the top. And you're doing that because of the way Kerbal Space Program works, and how it works is a tree. It will start off with this main module at the top here, and then it will go down one branch, and it won't be able to do this loop here, this middle loop. So these struts will just keep these in place. So that's kind of needed. What else do we need? I think we need some RCS on this thing. So we need propulsion, and we'll have, let's have 4 here, and that will be like our RCS. That looks a bit cluttered up there, doesn't it? Let's have just 1. Done. Now, do we use MechJeb to get this into space? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it like that. What we're going to need is a launcher to get this off the ground. So I guess we can start off with some structural, these things. Radio decoupler. Need. I don't think this is going to be particularly heavy. Yeah, it's difficult to know where to put it. I'm going to have to put it down here, and we'll have 4 of them. Boom. It's going to be a bit wobbly, maybe we'll have to build up. Okay, so let's start with the fuel. Maybe not that many. And then we can put some RCS thruster blocks up here whilst we remember. Some there, follow it down, put some there as well, lovely, and we'll put some quantum struts in here just to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So a few there, a few there. Some there to make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Looking good, looking good. Then we can have some more struts coming out of this. Like that. And again, we need some quantum struts here and here. And big old propulsion tanks full of rocket fuel here. And again on top, like that. Looking very interesting. Thank God for quantum struts, because otherwise this just would not work. Speaking of which, we'll put some here and here, and also some there. Something there. So hopefully we won't get a lot of wobble on this thing. And then we'll have some fuel pipes as well coming in from these outer rockets into here. Looks good. Finally, I want to get these top ones attached to the bottom ones like that. So I think that should be it. Last thing to do is to populate these with the main sails to get it up there. And of course we need the launcher stabilizers on there. They are. And this is our spacecraft Solar. Save. I hate it when that comes up. Okay, it's gone. And we want all of these launching at the same time. Then we want to jettison off the big ones and then jettison off the small ones. And that should leave us with this in space, which will be very difficult to maneuver, but hopefully we'll be okay. Lovely, let's launch this thing then. Am I forgetting anything? ASUS maybe. Let's put some ASUS on there. Please excuse the beeping. That's my headset. I'm just going to plug in the power. Technical issues. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's give that a save and launch. Cool. I'm going to give it a quick save, and then I'm going to look at the map and have a look at the spaceship we want to dock with. Now it's coming our way, so I'm just going to speed up time a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to launch. 3, 2, 1. And away it goes. Very stable look. No wobbling. All the way up. Beautiful. Looks quite large from this angle, doesn't it? Okay, and whilst that's increasing, I'm going to set the target on this. What we're going to do is our gravity turn when this gets to 5,000. There we go. Now we're just going to keep burning until we hit the get out of the atmosphere. I don't know if we're going to make it in order to dock with it. It is coming along rather fast, but we'll see how we go. We can always correct it later. Hopefully we'll have plenty of fuel left, so not necessarily a problem. Give it a get the stages away. We're continuing on our journey here. Don't know what that noise was. But this is relatively stable, look. And now we're gonna get some of that sideways velocity going. Let's bring this up, and we want this to get to match that, and then we can work on our sideways. There we go. Perfect. We'll just keep that going for a little while. Can we F5 yet? No, still in the atmosphere apparently. There we go, now we can. So we're a little bit behind this, unfortunately. But that's not necessarily an issue just yet. Let's get into orbit properly. Now we can throttle up again. And finish circularizing this orbit. Ready to stop the burn there. So we've got a couple of, let's just do it slowly. So what we've got here, 6742. You know, we're not that far away. We've got a close intersect here. And another one here. So let's wait until we get around to this point here, and now we can fine tune a burn so that we've got a nice rendezvous. So there we go, that's our encounter, that's our safe encounter. So we're going to try that. What did that burn do for us then? Not exactly what we wanted, but we could perhaps fine tune it a bit. There you go, look, 0.9, that's the best we're going to get. Okay, so now all we need to do is wait until we get there. So I'm going to start my burn now. Notice I'm now using the target velocity rather than the node. Now let's try and burn that speed off. In 3, 2, 1. Not bad. Okay, now what I'm going to do is put this into a spin and jettison these fuel tanks. I'm going to save first, just in case this turns out to be a bad idea. So there you go, they go off. And now we're left to face the the space station and toggle on RCS. Now what we should be able to do is maneuver ourselves even closer with the help of RCS. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Moving ourselves closer. Okay, now we probably want to get to okay, what I'm going to do now is burn off this velocity completely. And leave that floating. I'm going to switch to the space station now. Whoa, I didn't do that. Okay, we're still here, it's okay. I want to get to that central line there. And I think 180 is the perfect position. So that position there is absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to open the shield and F5. And then we're going to probably dock into that one, I think. So let's switch to our ship and set the target. Now what we're going to do is we're going to aim above it, turn to chase mode, and we're going to throttle up a little bit. It's about small manoeuvres, just getting into place. So now I'm just going to try and get some distance between me and it. Until I feel like we're close and facing it from the top down. I'm just going to burn off some of that now. Burn, 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 burn. There we go. Now I'm going to turn off RCS and face the station. Here we go. Beautiful. Now what we want to do is aim for the same place that it's aiming at, which is the 180 mark with our SAS on. And all we're going to do is use the I, J, L and K keys with RCS on. This might be a little bit troublesome, but we'll see how it goes. So I've put SAS on to help us maintain direction and speed. Here we come. Come on, come on. Get that purple lined up. And a little bit of forward thrust. Beautiful. Beautiful. Docked. Now notice I did all that with the nav ball. I think that's the only way you can do it with big objects like this. You need to get it absolutely straight. You need to do it gently, gently, gently until you've got a position like this. Now, the only problem is it's the wrong way around, so I'm going to have to rotate. I'm going to have to undock, separate, rotate, and then come back in. To help me know if I'm straight, what I'm going to do is extend these first. And ideally, we want to be, I don't know which way's up and which way's down. It's always going to be an issue, isn't it? Control from here and undock. Okay, so a little bit back. RCS on, a little bit back. Twist. Stop twisting. And a little bit forward again. A little bit forward. Let's get that docked again, hopefully. Dock, 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 dock. Do I have to set the target or something? Please dock this time. Yes, I think it's docked. Beautiful. And now we can undock the rest of these. Lovely stuff. And that is the current state of our space station. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, let me know, and hopefully we can dock some more stuff on here shortly. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, rate and subscribe and the rest of it, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.